Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back to Cognac's Corner. I'm Cognac, this very important lady, and she's going to tell us all about this spectacular event tonight at East End Hospice. Now, introduce yourself to the camera first, darling.
Thank you very much. I'm Nancy Sander. I'm here at Sand Acres, and I am one of the gala co-chairs for this event, this summer party for hospice, East End Hospice. We've chosen, may I tell a little bit more about this event?
Please tell my audience why this event is so important.
Oh, well. Hospice, for those who are familiar with hospice, East End Hospice covers, takes care of people and their families who've lost family members, all the way from Montauk and Orient Point, all the way through all the villages of the Hamptons, North and South Forks, all the way to the western part of Brookhaven. It's a gigantic hospice and has a hugely great reputation. The thing is, this year we are going to start to build and raise money for a residence for hospice. For those people who cannot stay at home and have no place at home. We will build a residence for them right here on a creek, right next door to this little bay on Aspetuck Creek, and we're starting that fundraising now. We have a wonderful theme this year for our party.
East meets West.
East meets West. It's great.
How did you come up with this concept, East meets West?
Okay. Well, we always have a lot of fun at this party. We always have a casino, the gaming tables. It's always on the water. And
it's always in the Hamptons, darling. It's always in the Hamptons.
It's always related to water. Water, watery, but the wonderful Hamptons. And we thought about the East End of the East End Hospice, and we thought, let's emphasize that East. Let's really get that East down. To remind people, it's the entire East End. So we thought about the East, and we said, well, that would go with the gaming tables in the East, and that would go with the whole nature of air and water, the elements that we have out here, and we thought it would really be fun. And then we thought about the element of dragons, using dragons in the decor, which we have over the dance floor tonight, the beautiful dragons. And we thought that was really that fierceness that we, bring to life, and we really want to live it to the nth degree, up into the last breath. And we thought that tied in well. And then we thought about the flip side of that, the gentleness of birds. And so we kind of combined it all and said, this would make a really pretty summer party, and it would be very Hamptons in that it was that natural thing, because the Hamptons are about nature as well as glamour. So we tried to get the glamour, we tried to get the nature, and we put it all together and came up with the Eastern theme. I'd love to have you meet the decor chairs tonight who really did this.
I would love to chat with him as well.
They're New York City designer, a great designer, Judy Reed, right here. You could grab her and ask her more about it. We have another woman here, Carolee Nespel, fabulously glamorous woman. An architect worked on the theme as well, and it all came together. A lot of very wonderful volunteers. I just can't thank them enough.
Tell my audience, how long did this event take to get together?
Well, there are so many people who want to help hospice, and we have quite a few smaller fundraisers in the Hamptons, in each of the towns, and we always try to relate them in some way to art. but this is the largest. And this did take 1 year to plan because so many people want to be involved. And to work with a lot of people at once, it takes a lot of meetings and but it was all fun. And the more people we bring in, the more people understand hospice.
Why is hospice so important?
I think that Caroline Nespo would be the greatest person to talk about that. She's had a lot of hospice in her life.
I'm going to chat with her in a moment. Tell my audience, now I understand that we might see some very, very important celebrities and personalities attending this event. Tell my audience who might be coming to this event.
Who is on our honorary committee and who agreed this year to really give us a boost when we needed it, starting this new fundraising event for the residents. And the people who agreed to help us this year were Tina Brown and her husband, Sir Harry Evans. Tina Brown, I hope you all know her. She's sensational and lives over here in Quogue. Michael J. Fox, who is a good friend of our honorees tonight, and he lives right up the street. Alec Baldwin, who's over in Sag Harbor, and I've already seen some friends of mine who have just come in from Sag, and I want to get back to them. Let me see who else is on our, I don't want to leave anyone out. Nelson DeMille, who's coming in from what we call the Gold Coast, right? And a wonderful author and a very good friend of one of our members, Sally Richardson, who we have a lot of publishers on our committee, a lot of media people. I wish I could remember all of them. It's a lengthy committee. I need to get out my book. I need to get out my program. But
I'm sure we can all find out more if we want to, but tell my audience, what is the website? Where can they go to find out more information about all of this?
You just keep me right in line here. It's East End Hospice is EEH.org. And if you go to EEH.org, you'll find all the different programs. We have a box art auction over at East Hampton later in the summer. We have the artists and writers baseball game of all celebrities later in the summer. We'll have a fashion show later this summer because we need a lot of money to run hospice, and it's so important. It makes us all feel better about ourselves.
Absolutely.
But we like to party while we do it. Party.
Tell my audience one more time the website.
EEH.org.
Fabulous. Fabulous. You're going to give me a kiss goodbye, darling.
Okay.
Welcome back. I'm here at East End Hospice, East meets West, and I'm here with this very important lady, and she's going to explain to my audience how important East End Hospice is. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
Hi, I'm Caroline Nespo, and I am the co-chair this year for East End Hospice, as I was last year. Our theme this year was East meets West, simply to try to show people that East End Hospice travels all the way from Brookhaven to Montauk, traveling the many, many miles for the people who need the help. And this benefit is to raise money to continue to provide this service. We never charge, we never turn away. We are available 24 hours a day for any patient or their family who needs us. That's what East meets West. We're trying to bring Long Island together in that respect. We hope that everybody here tonight will have a good time, but remember, we're here to raise money for hospice.
Tell my audience where they can go to find out more information about East End Hospice.
You can go on the internet, www.eeh.org. You can get a lot of information about our services. We have a lot of different outings that we do that people have.
Tell my audience about some of the outings that they can look forward to this summer.
This summer, we're having a box art auction at the Ross School. We are also, we just had a run last weekend on Shelter Island, and there's a luncheon happening next weekend at Stone Creek Inn, a fashion show and luncheon, and every weekend during the summer we try to fill it up with good things to raise money.
And it's so important in the Hamptons to have a combination of the glamour and the elegance, and also to contribute and to participate.
It's a beautiful veil that we're putting over everything, and hopefully it is beautiful and people see this, but it's a veil. It's a veil to kind of cover up a little bit the suffering and pain that we hope we can help ease. That's really what it's
People
about.
that are near to the end of life.
Right, right, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I want to thank you so much for that wonderful little interview.
Thank you.
Tell my audience one more time the website.
The website, www.eeh.org.
Terrific. Give me a kiss, darling.
For the cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.